Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to 102.7 Chop FM. It is Wednesday night. It is time for Nerds of the North. I am DJ Padawan.
And I am DJ Bodobo.
So to start you off there this week, we had from the Rooster Teeth animated cartoon, Ruby, that was Red Like Roses Part 2. It's a song that actually gets played during their training battle, when they're off in the training forest. Really good riffs on that song. It's really a catchy tune. And the second song, well, that was the first song to be played from the original Muppet movie. Yes, the one that's 35 years old. That would be Rainbow Connection, sung by Kermit the Frog. So we're going to start you off this week with movie and entertainment news. And there's a lot of delays. This week, a lot of delays were announced. Starting with In the Heart of the Sea has been delayed. This is the Chris Hemsworth film about Moby Dick.
Yes.
It's been pushed back from March 13th of this year to December the 15th. Now, in a CGI-laden film, because, I'm sorry, a giant white whale is going to be CGI.
The more time, the better, probably.
Yeah, hopefully the longer time frame in production is going to yield a better result on screen.
I would hope so.
Because I'm actually interested in seeing this film.
Well, now that they get the extra time, and if it doesn't turn out to be good, at least even
this
CG
is supposed to be the story that's like the event that was the event that created the story. Which is a shame, because I was kind of looking through the trailers going, okay, which one's Ahab?
Okay.
Because that would be kind of funny to see.
Well, okay, if it gets success, it would be interesting to see if they would be able to... I don't know if you'd be able to turn Moby Dick into a movie, but...
Well, I'm pretty sure that's what this is.
Well, if like a prequel kind of thing, like...
I don't know if it's a prequel. I haven't read Moby Dick, so I can't compare the two stories myself.
Yeah, but if that's what they're saying, if it's the book, like what started,
it could be. Yeah,
I don't know. Just a thought.
Yes. IMAX has announced that they are delaying the Game of Thrones screening by 1 week. It has now been pushed back to start January the 29th at 10 p.m. and will run until February the 5th. This is to allow an additional 50-plus theaters to gain access to the material for the screening.
All I picture is Cartman going, no, not Game of Thrones, delayed now.
And as we announced last week, this is going to be 2 episodes from Season 4, along with an IMAX-only exclusive peek at Season 5. So, it's good that they're pushing it back so that more fans will get a chance to see it. That I like, but it's still Game of Thrones, so I really am not interested.
That's the thing, I don't watch it, and that's why I referenced South Park when Game of Thrones was brought up.
You reference South Park on everything.
Well, I can. Yeah. I can bring it up.
And one good thing here, for all you Whovians out there, filming of the 9th season of Doctor Who has begun. And yes, before you all freak out, Peter Capaldi is going to be there. He is staying on as the Doctor.
Very nice.
Which is good, because I actually like him as the Doctor. He's an interesting take on the character.
Well, how many seasons did the last guy have? He got 2 or 3, didn't he?
I think he did. I don't know. I haven't watched a lot of the new Doctor Who.
I'm pretty sure he got at least 2.
I've seen the odd episodes here and there. Yeah. Mostly, if I've seen most of anything, it would have been the before Matt Smith.
Yes.
Years.
Okay.
Now Doctor Who season 9 will be airing this fall, so it's not too far away. Although Canada tends to have one season when it's winter.
Yeah.
But it'll be the winter when everybody's going back to school. Look at it that way.
Second winter.
Yes, second winter. Avatar 2. Delayed.
Yes. Big news.
It has been delayed a full year, now releasing December 2017. This is due to additional work needed on the script.
And I guarantee you there will be one more delay to hype it up.
Well, James Cameron said it took him 6 months to write the original script for the first Avatar film. And now that they're working on 3 films at once, it's much more of a complex beast, so it's taking a lot longer to get the script details and everything worked together.
I guess so, but because
he was a little overambitious, is pretty much how it went.
The way he whipped together the 3 scripts, it seemed quick to me.
Yeah.
He's like, you know what, I'm gonna start, and then a couple minutes later, he's like, I'm done. What? He's like, well, yeah, I got the basic idea. Let's start filming.
Now it's been delayed a year, so
yeah, I guess you could see it. There's a lot of work, obviously. The first movie, if he's putting in that much effort into this, it's a lot of work.
I don't know. I did like the first film.
Yeah,
it is the best 3D film I have ever seen.
Oh yeah, it's still to this day. I think it stands pretty tall in the 3D world.
Yes. We also have Escape from LA. Sorry, not Escape from LA. Escape from New York has been rebooted. They are working on a reboot of the original Snake Plissken film. And here's the interesting thing.
Oh.
The original was directed by John Carpenter.
Yeah.
John Carpenter is going to be an executive producer on the reboot. So
I wonder how often that happens.
I don't know, but at least stylistically, I hope it will stay similar. I just don't want to hear halfway through production that, he's left. Uh-oh. Yeah. What's going on with the movie now?
It would be a fight over power then. Somebody wasn't getting their way.
Potentially, yeah.
But hopefully that's the reasoning why he's there, is to keep the style.
Yep. One thing that was announced today in entertainment news, it's been all over the headlines for the past few weeks, The Interview.
Yes.
The Interview will be getting a Blu-ray release.
And
It'll be released on February the 17th. The special edition, otherwise called the Freedom Edition, will have 90 minutes of bonus content, including 17 deleted scenes, a documentary, and multiple commentaries.
See, this is awesome. I like this idea, and I'm willing to buy the Blu-ray even after have purchased the digital edition of the movie, which is only $5.
I think I am going to get the Blu-ray of this because it's going to be interesting to see. Yeah. I love special features.
That's the thing, the special features, and I've probably seen the documentary or a documentary similar to whatever is included in this, but it's really interesting to watch. After watching this film, it got me interested in North Korea. I've already watched a few documentaries before, and this kind of got me more interested in it. And
cool.
I don't know. It's cool. It's cool to see them exploiting the the boom, I guess.
Yeah.
Of interest.
In theaters for this week, we have Paddington, the new kids film, Paddington the Bear.
Very nice.
Interesting.
I used to watch it.
We have Black Hat, which is a hacker film. A hacker has been released from prison in order to stop a cyber terrorist. Okay. Interesting.
I think I remember hearing about it.
They've got the term right, though, because Black Hat is a bad hacker that's being employed. White hats are the good hackers.
Yeah.
At least this is from what I've learned back in computer school. We have The Wedding Ringer and American Sniper.
Which one's this? Do you know who's in it?
I know it's a Clint Eastwood film.
Oh, okay. Okay. That's good enough.
It looks very interesting, the film. A lot of it's told from the point of view of this one sniper.
Okay.
You've probably seen the trailer for it?
I think I've seen something for it.
It's got like a non-hostile target running out there, but he sees something that he suspects the non-hostile is doing.
Okay.
And he radios it into command, and command's like, okay, well, you're there, you make the call. And his spotter's like, if you choose wrong, you're going to get put through the ringer for this.
Ooh, that's interesting.
And that's me trying to talk about the film without giving anything away.
Yes.
So on Blu-ray yesterday, we had Gone Girl get released. A horror movie by the name of Jezebel. A Walk Among Tombstones. It's one of Liam Neeson's films.
I love when you skip over movies in your list.
Love is Strange. And I'm skipping over it for a reason.
I know.
Supernova, which is this... I think it's an old 90s James Spader film. Or early 2000s.
Sounds familiar.
Yeah, it's...
Sounds old.
It's just after Stargate, if anything.
Yeah.
And the one that I was skipping over that he decided to point out for you, the direct-to-DVD or Blu-ray release of The Scorpion King 4.
Oh, no.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but Scorpion King had Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson in it, right?
Oh, yeah.
You know who he is now?
Well, what do you mean?
The actor playing the Scorpion King.
No.
Lou Ferrigno.
No.
The original Incredible Hulk.
No. In this one?
Yes.
No.
On the cover art, we have Lou Ferrigno standing there. We have Roy Big Country Nelson from the UFC.
No.
Yes. And we have Hoist Gracie.
So
another UFC legend, an MMA legend.
Oh my god.
Like, what is going on?
That's pretty funny.
I almost want to watch the movie simply because this has the weirdest cast of stars I've ever seen.
See, I remember watching the first and the second film, I believe.
And Scorpion King 4 is from the producers of The Mummy.
I know, that's the thing. That's why I got into the first one. And I was just like, huh. Like, everything looks the same about it. Everything.
Yes.
And you're like, okay, you can tell this was made by the same guy. But...
Well, the first two were okay. Scorpion King was off, and Tomb of the Dragon Emperor just...
Yes.
You changed the lead girl. It just didn't... It wasn't right after Rachel Weisz left.
Didn't we talk about 4, or was it...
we might have talked about it, that just with the CGI of 3... Or sorry, the
Maybe.
CGI in 2 wasn't that great. Like the half...
Maybe that's
the half
right.
scorpion, half human thing.
We mentioned it somewhere on the show not too long.
Yeah. Now, we have a little bit of local news for all the nerds, geeks, and gamers out there. For those of you out there who are into Magic the Gathering, you probably already know that there's a new set coming out. Well, this weekend, there will be a pre-release event at R&D Comics in Aurora. If you don't know where they are, they're at the corner of Yonge Street and Orchard Heights Boulevard. The little shopping plaza down on the side there. Pretty easy to find. Good store to get in there to see. Plenty of comics, tons of collectibles, and if you want table space to play Magic, they have it.
Yep.
Now this pre-release tournament, obviously pre-release, you're playing for something before the actual set is released. Pre-registration starts at 11:30 a.m. Sorry, not pre-registration. Registration starts at 11:30 a.m. You can pre-register yourself ahead of time to lock in yourself a pre-release kit. And the cost for the pre-release kit is $30. So that's your cost to enter the tournament. What is included in the pre-release kit is 4 Fate Reforged booster packs. Fate Reforged is the new set that's coming out. 1 Cons of Tarkir booster pack. 1 seeded booster pack, including the promo card. 1 activity insert. A clan info card. A spine down life counter. And a clan identity button. So when you sign up for your pre-release kit, you pick one of the 5 clans.
Yeah.
Each clan has different colors, different type of theme for the battle, and different names. And alright, okay, I want this one. You get your press release kit, and good luck in the tournament.
Sounds good.
So that is taking place this Saturday, January the 17th?
I believe so.
Yes, it is January the 17th. My crappy writing makes it look like a 12. January the 17th, the event starts officially at 12. Registration is at 11:30, or pre-register yourself to make sure that you get a spot. Okay, well, we've gone on long enough here without music, so it's time to take a quick music break here on 102.7 Chop FM. And with us being who we are, it's time for the nostalgic break. Interesting lineup here for you today, but we're going to start you off slightly more normal than our usual nostalgic break. So here is, from Lindsey Sterling and Peter Hollins, the Star Wars medley. And welcome back to 102.7 Chop FM. We are the Nerds of the North. That was our nostalgic break. We started you off there with, from Lindsey Sterling and Peter Hollins, the Star Wars medley. Following that, from Disney Afternoon Studios, the DuckTales theme song. Good luck getting that one out of your heads. And finally, to finish off there, that was the main theme from Joss Whedon's Firefly. So, what do you have for us in the way of video game news there, Botobo?
I'm going to start off with some upcoming video game releases. Starting you off with January 14th, which is today.
Really?
Monopoly Plus for the PlayStation 4 and the Xbox One and the PlayStation 3 and the 360 as well. This is through the Hasbro Game Channel.
Okay.
And it's funny because we happened to see another Monopoly today.
Yes. The Monopoly that's kind of making me want to go and buy Monopoly.
Yes.
I hate being a fanboy for this series. I don't like it.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Monopoly, was it not?
Yes, it was. The houses are slices of pizza, the hotels are a pizza box.
That's hilarious.
And all the actual locations are the villains' names.
I know there's
Take a wild guess who Boardwalk is.
Ooh. I would have to... Well, is it... Wait, is the villains' names as...
Yes.
Oh, is it Shredder?
Yes.
Nice.
Shredder is Boardwalk, and Krang is Park Place.
Oh, okay, alright. That makes sense.
Casey Jones is like the chance card.
Okay, yeah.
And all the figurines, like you get the 4 turtles, you get Splinter, and you get Casey Jones. Those are your game pieces.
That's pretty funny.
I'm glad that they didn't put April O'Neil in there, because you'd have to have her tied to a chair for the entire
She's not in there
game
anywhere?
piece. She might be on other cards,
Probably.
but she's not a game piece.
Okay.
Her game piece would have to be April tied to a chair.
That's pretty funny.
Because that's how she spent most of the cartoon series.
Moving on, tomorrow is the release of H1Z1, Z1, however you want to say it. It is a new zombie survival game coming on the PC. It is a early release game on Steam. Actually, no it isn't. I don't think it is. I think it's coming out for a full release. January 20th, we have the release of Saints Row 4 Re-Elected. Is coming out on the Xbox One and the PlayStation 4, the PS3 and the 360. It is basically an expansion / redo, I guess, of Saints Row 4. And also on January 20th, we have Resident Evil HD remaster of the 2002 edition, or of the it is a remake of Resident Evil, the original. So it is the original Resident Evil.
So is that, what, remake Inception?
I don't. The original was released in 1996, and then the original remake was made in 2002, and then now marks the release of a second remake. Takes place in Raccoon City. Chris Redfield and Jill Valentine are your starter characters.
Well, you can't really change the characters if you're doing a remake.
No, it's a full out remake. It's just updated graphics and all that. Coming out on the 360, the PlayStation 3, the PlayStation 4, the PC, and the Xbox One.
No.
And also, the last 2 games on the 20th here, we have Citizens of Earth coming out on the 3DS, the Vita, the Wii U, the PC, and the PlayStation 4. No Xbox. And Splice is a puzzle game coming out for the PlayStation 4, the PlayStation 3, the PC, Mac, and Linux, and the iPad. no Xbox. There is a lot of Nintendo news.
Oh yeah.
A lot of Nintendo news, but one thing I'll get out of the way here, I think. The Battlefield Hardline beta is starting to roll out within the next couple days here. All platforms, so ranging from PC to Xbox One to 360 to PlayStation, all that jazz. No handheld.
Okay.
And the cool thing about this beta, no level cap, no restrictions, no weapon restrictions, none of that. So it's basically the full game for the beta is how they're doing it. And the full game is due to be released March 17th.
Cool.
Other news, they've released another Mortal Kombat X trailer. This one featuring Katana.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. I don't know.
The fan-wielding girl.
Yes. And okay, I guess we'll get into all the Nintendo stuff here.
Yeah, doesn't Nintendo have a big release or something planned for Valentine's Day?
Yes. Pretty much okay, that's the thing. Nintendo has come out today during Nintendo Direct and pretty much said, we're going to release everything that we've been holding back on February 13th.
Oh, day after Valentine's Day.
Yes.
Okay.
So I just want to talk about amiibos for a minute here because I'm sure a lot of people out there might be confused as to, well, maybe not, since everybody's familiar with Skylanders and Disney Infinity.
Yep.
Nowadays, it's very similar to that, but way better in my opinion.
Yeah, you don't have to leave them sitting on the sensor.
Yes, and you can use them for multiple games and multiple systems.
Mm-hmm. Mine's still in its box.
Yes, so is mine. But there is upcoming news to tell you when you can use that amiibo sitting in your box. But you can right now, technically, if you wanted to, since you have a Wii. Or no, you don't.
Thanks. Way to go.
You don't. Wait,
yeah, thanks for that.
I don't trade anything in, so I can't. It just slips my mind.
Silence.
I know. So, it is an interactive toy for the Wii U and the 3DS, the new and the old 3DS. For the old 3DS, you have to buy a separate hardware to sit your amiibo onto.
Okay.
That was me, sorry. With the new 3DS, which is yet to be released in North America.
This is the 3DS with the C button.
Yes, the C button. That will not require any hardware for the amiibos. You'll be able to place it on your 3DS or near your 3DS.
Okay.
Yes. Games compatible with these amiibo interactive toys are currently Super Smash Bros. Wii U and 3DS, Mario Kart 8, Hyrule Warriors, and then some upcoming titles as well. Mario Party 10, Yoshi's Woolly World, Kirby and the Rainbow Curse, One Piece Super Grand Battle X, Ace Combat 3D Cross Rumble, and Codename Steam. So those are some upcoming and current releases that are going to be using the amiibo so far in different variations. Ranging from like...
I'm just trying to think how my Link would fit into a One Piece game.
It wouldn't. That's the thing. Certain amiibos will work with certain games is the catch.
Okay.
And it will only let you do certain things. For example, my first question was, how do amiibos work in Ace Combat? All it does is give you a custom paint job for your plane of your amiibo, I guess.
Okay.
It's like your...
At least it's not giving you targets.
No. Well, it'd be cool to give you a target pack or something like that with just the shape of your amiibo or whoever your character was. But I would imagine if you have a Luigi amiibo, your plane's going to be green and maybe have a logo.
Yeah,
sporting the
Luigi nose art.
Yeah, maybe. You never know. And then another thing here, I believe with the amiibos, so the 3DS amiibo update for the new 3DS isn't even coming until February. So even if you have a new 3DS currently
You have to wait.
You have to wait till February. The new 3DS XL is coming to North America February 13th, along with a lot of other Nintendo stuff right now. It is currently coming in new red and new black, and is going to retail for $199. It apparently sports a faster processor, improved battery life, better Wi-Fi, and head tracking software, and comes with a 4 gigabyte card, SD card.
Okay.
So it is upgraded, I guess, for the same price.
Yeah, I could have the 3DS games boot up slightly faster. But
I do see what the processor and the Wi-Fi does is help with the Netflix and the YouTube, I think, more than anything else.
Okay, yeah.
Because when you're using those, you can kind of feel like this could
honestly, why would I use Netflix on my 3DS?
I know. I bet you there's people out there that
I have a Vita for that.
There's probably kids that sit there in their bed as they're going to
Okay.
sleep and watching. I don't know.
Okay.
Some other releases Nintendo has announced today. There is a limited edition 3DS XL Zelda, The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask, limited edition 3DS, and it looks nice.
All of those words I'm wishing you didn't say.
I know. I was gonna immediately link Kevin and be like, question mark? But yes, February 13th, this is going to be released with the game. So Majora's Mask is apparently going to be released on the 13th as well, which is pretty bold. Considering they haven't said, like, I'm surprised they're announcing this all now, and they're like, yep, February. So yeah, February, and it is coming to North America and Europe. They're going to be retailing this for $199 apparently. There is no pre-install of the game Majora's Mask on the limited edition console. The new 3DS camera, or the new 3DS features the C button. Mm-hmm. This is going to function with the Majora's Mask. It is going to be a free camera. So you're going to have
Okay.
I don't think that was one of the Zelda games.
Your camera for the Ocarina of Time on 3DS was your best operation was sitting in a chair.
Oh.
Sitting in an office chair with nothing nearby you that you can just sit there and spin in a circle if you need to find something.
Oh. See, that's unfortunate. So hopefully with free camera you can kind of see more. And it makes it feel, more modern, I guess. And also we have the limited edition of the game itself, Majora's Mask, coming out. It was announced it's coming with a Skull Kid figurine.
Okay.
Yeah, so I don't know if that's even available. I don't know if that's a GameStop exclusive, because I know there's the Monster Hunter bundle as well. Monster Hunter 4 is coming out on February 13th as well. There is a limited edition 3DS, just like the Zelda. And there is a limited edition of the game itself that is a GameStop exclusive. This one, it's kind of funny because it said the recommended retail price for this 3DS was $299. Which was, I don't know if that's a mistake or not, I don't know. And the console itself is a GameStop exclusive in North America. Okay. But is going to be widely available in Europe. And the European version is going to come with a pre-install, is what they've said so far. Maybe that'll change, and hopefully the North America one will get a pre-install, because I don't see why they don't do that more often nowadays. But
yeah, who knows?
I don't know. And another one, Xenoblade Chronicles 3D, coming out April 2nd. It is the this was first originally only confirmed for Japan, but is now going to hit North America after being confirmed by Nintendo. Some more Nintendo stuff here. Mario vs. Donkey Kong is going to be the first cross-buy game that Nintendo has released, meaning that if you buy Mario vs. Donkey Kong on the 3DS, you will get a free copy for it on the Wii U. If you buy it on the Wii U, you'll get a free copy for the 3DS.
Huh.
I like this idea. They should do more of this.
It is a good idea. Hopefully it works well for them.
Yes. Yes. And another release date, Mario Party 10, as I mentioned earlier. For the Wii U is going to be releasing March 20th in North America. So all you Mario Party fans, I know
That is going to be crazy.
Oh yes, okay. I really want to get. I want to get a Wii U now before February.
That's the Wii U game?
Or yes. So this is coming out in March, but I want to get the Wii U before February, just to.
Okay, well,
Because there's going to be a shortage.
Mario Party 10 for Wii U on that date. Okay, at least it's not a 3DS game.
No.
Because that would make the release date very, very busy. Everybody at the convention
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
would be playing that game.
Yep. It's probably still going to be quite a buzz, but
Oh yeah, definitely will
there'll be stations of it. I'm sure there will be. And some more. Oh yeah, I forgot to do this earlier. The Amiibos. We have.
Okay, more Amiibo news.
Yes, they announced the Wave 4 of the Amiibos. Robin, Lucina, Wario, Pac-Man, Ness, and Charizard.
I want 3 of those.
Yep. And then, if you didn't know, the third wave, which is upcoming, is Mega Man.
Chic?
Yeah, Toon Link, Sonic, and Meta Knight. I want Toon Link just because I have a whole lot of links going on.
I want Ness and Charizard.
Yeah, I really want Charizard.
Just because, I don't know if you've sat down and played Earthbound.
No, I don't think.
Okay, that's one more reason that you want to get a Wii U.
Yeah, I know. I should.
Earthbound is awesome.
Yeah, I need to do that. And lastly here, some Grand Theft Auto 5 sad news.
Delayed again?
Delayed again. On the PC. If you've been waiting and waiting for the PC version of Grand Theft Auto 5, you're going to have to wait even longer.
You already have it on 2 systems.
I know. I can't be disappointed. It was originally supposed to come out January 27th. It is now coming out March 24th. But they have released the system requirements. So if you've been wondering about that, which I know people have been asking me about it for no particular reason, they are now out. The requirements are quite low. The recommendations are not so low. It's going to be sporting full 1080p 60 frames per second with 4K resolution capabilities. It's going to support 3 screens and NVIDIA 3D Vision. So I want to play Grand Theft Auto 5 on 3 screens. Period. Done. Sentence done. I need to build a PC right now.
Yeah, good luck.
I know. I gotta build one before March 24th.
Okay.
And that's almost it for video game news. I guess we could talk about some Warhammer or some.
Well, Warhammer's not video game.
I know. Well, it's tabletop gaming. Welcome to Nerds of the North, tabletop gaming.
Okay. So yeah, tabletop gaming. With the Warhammer stuff.
Yeah, I don't know. Okay, we'll kind of skim over what we went over last week. You made your trip down to Welland.
Yeah, I went to Welland, Ontario to meet up with the Mini Wargaming crew.
Yes, and then...
and got to play in a pair of battle reports with them.
Yes, and how... You've been waiting and waiting patiently.
I've been waiting. It makes perfect sense, though. You film something...
Yeah,
and there's a waiting period before they can get it uploaded online.
Yes.
They have to edit it, they have to make sure it's going to work properly, and they already have a backlog of stuff to go out.
Yep.
Which is perfectly fine. Didn't mind the wait. And exactly 3 weeks to the date, my videos went online. And I tell you, the comments are interesting.
Yeah, I was actually really surprised.
A lot of people seem to like it.
Yep.
And both on the Mini Wargaming Vault and on YouTube itself, there's people leaving comments of, when is that Space Wolf guy going to be coming back?
Yep, I've seen multiple comments like that.
So that's actually quite interesting. It led me actually to go and try to issue another challenge.
And?
And we're still working on arranging the dates.
Yes.
for the challenge.
But it has been initialized.
It's so far it looks like we're going okay. I just have to get dates set up and solidified in.
Yes.
But yeah, if you want to see what Warhammer 40k is about and watch a nerd of the North act like an idiot, pretty much, just make sure you check it out on YouTube or go over to miniwargaming.com. You can check it out there.
Yep.
The battle you're looking for is Blood Angels versus Space Wolves, which is, I believe, Banter Bat Rep episode 82.
Sounds familiar.
Yeah.
I think that's it.
It was a great game. Yes, we got some rules wrong, but when you play Warhammer around your table at home with a bunch of friends, that's one thing. Play it while there's a camera on you.
Yeah, it's a different story.
It's a different beast entirely.
Yeah. I wouldn't put anything against you about getting stuff wrong, especially stuff like that. When you have so much stuff memorized to play a game, to play a game like that, you
have the massive rule book, and then you have your codex.
Yeah, and then you're
full of rules. And then I was playing with a secondary codex.
Yeah.
So I had 3 books I had to know the rules from, and I got mixed up on a couple of things. Yeah. But you know what? It all turned out okay. And it's friendly Warhammer.
Yeah.
So we made a mistake. Okay, let's fix that and continue on.
Let's hope the next one isn't so friendly.
No, it's always going to be friendly Warhammer. That's the best way to enjoy Warhammer, is to have friendly Warhammer.
It better involve pie then.
You really want me to issue a pie plate challenge, don't
that's
you?
That's what I was hinting at. It has to be
For those of you out there who don't know, one of the gamers over at Mini Wargaming, Dave, has a little challenge he calls the Pie Plate Challenge, which is you play a standard game. I believe it's Dawn of War deployment, and it's based off of victory points. So whoever destroys the most of the enemy's team gains that many points. Like, you get a point for every entire unit you take out, every vehicle you take out.
Okay.
And if you take out the warlord, you get points. So a pie plate challenge is Dawn of War, victory points, and the loser gets a pie of whipping cream right in the face.
Is it frozen?
Okay, he did that once, and it's quite funny.
I would see. You're going to be lucky because it would probably happen in the spring or the summertime, the way we're heading.
I'm aiming to go and have the challenge done over March break, and it's still Canada.
I know. So it could be a frozen.
It could be.
Could be,
but we'll see.
We'll see.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't want to be the one getting the pie in the face.
I almost want to come make the trip with you just to see it in person.
Well,
I'll get a third person perspective from pie in the face.
Now we have other events happening over here in March break. We have Toronto's Comic-Con.
Indeed. Which
they just started announcing guests and ticket information.
Yep.
The only guest information that's mainly out there right now is Morena Baccarin from Firefly. We have a gentleman from Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. and Angel. And we have one of the Doctor Who companions. Now, this is the girl who had to postpone Fan Expo.
I believe so.
And she's returning to Toronto's Comic-Con. I apologize, I don't have the names right now, and my phone is dead, so I can't look the 2 names up. But we have ticket information also revealed.
Yep.
And tickets are, well, if you're looking, the best value, of course, is buy the whole weekend pass for all 3 days. There's $45 for all 3 days.
Yeah, that's not bad. I like that idea.
That's pretty good, because I believe Saturday is $25, Friday is $15,
yeah,
and I think Sunday is $20.
That sounds right.
Yeah, Saturday might actually be $35, I'm not sure, because Saturday is the main day that everybody goes. But you can find all the information out to Toronto Comic-Con. Just look that information up, you can find it, or you can bounce through Fan Expo Canada's webpage. Has all the links set up there. And I think we've rambled on long enough for tonight.
Indeed.
So, we're going to take a break here, say farewell from us here at 102.7 Shop FM, and goodbye from Nerds of the North until next week. And we're going to leave you with a song. This song's from in America, they are a small club band. Send them over to Germany, and they fill outdoor concert halls, outdoor venues. This is a song that was written from the inspiration of a Neil Gaiman movie called Mirror Mask.
Okay, yeah.
Quite a psychedelic film, and it was produced by the Jim Henson Company. It's very interesting. They got to give it that. So, if you've seen the movie, you'll recognize some of the parts that they talk about in this song, but for the rest of us, it's just a good song to listen to. Here is the Crew Shadows' Wake the White Queen.